She was just a struggling single mom until a mysterious surprise under her dinner plate turned her whole life upside down. It was a rainy Thursday evening in the city. The streets glistened with puddles reflecting neon signs, and the sound of distant sirens blended with the hum of traffic. Sarah, a single mom of two, had just finished a long shift at the diner. Her feet were aching, her uniform still smelled faintly of grease, and all she wanted was a quiet dinner with her kids. She pushed open the door to her tiny apartment, greeted by the familiar chaos. Backpacks sprawled on the floor, her youngest crying over a spilled cup of juice, and the smell of microwaved leftovers. After settling the kids at the table, Sarah plated their food and took her own seat, feeling the exhaustion weigh heavily on her shoulders. She reached for her fork and froze. Something felt odd. Under her plate was a small envelope taped neatly to the bottom. Curious, she picked it up and unfolded the paper inside. Her heart skipped a beat. The note read, "Oh, you don't know us, but we see the hard work you put in every day. We left something to help. Don't tell anyone." Alongside the note was a small stack of cash and a voucher for groceries at a local store. She looked around her apartment, trying to imagine who could have done this. And then she noticed the small, crumpled flyer that had slipped under the door earlier, a charity event hosted by a local motorcycle club. The Hell Angels. She had always thought of them as rough, distant people involved in their own world. But here they were, silently helping a mother who struggled to make ends meet. Tears filled her eyes. It wasn't just the money. It was the recognition, the reminder that even in a city full of strangers, kindness could come from the most unexpected places. She hugged her kids tightly, whispering that everything was going to be okay. The next day, Sarah went to the store to use the voucher. The cashier smiled when she handed it over, and for the first time in months, Sarah felt a little lighter. She realized she wasn't invisible. Someone had noticed her struggle and had chosen to step in quietly, without judgment or attention. Over the weeks, Sarah found small ways to pay it forward, buying a meal for a homeless person, helping a neighbor carry groceries, or leaving encouraging notes in random mailboxes. She never found out the identities of the Hell Angels who left that surprise, but their gesture stayed with her forever. That rainy Thursday night had changed her life, not just because of what they left, but because it reminded her that hope can appear in the smallest, most unexpected ways. And sometimes the world isn't as harsh as it seems.